just me and my guitar.
Hey, what's happening guys? Mark back here on Mark's Aquatics. Now if you can hear a funny little noise in here, we've got a new little mate in the house. His name's Lemon. My daughter's called him Lemon, and he was a little orphan cat that we found. My wife and my daughter went for a walk up on the one of the local trails near us, and he was found on the side of the track, on the cycle track. He's an absolutely gorgeous little guy. You gonna come and say hello to these people? You're a little bit spooky? Yes. There he is. His name's Little Lemon. And he's a little gorgeous fella, ain't ya? Hey? You are. Do you want to go and play back on the bench? Because we got work to do today. You stay there and have a monkey about and eat some of my fish food. Be careful. Hello. You're very cute, I'll give you that much. Very cute indeed. Now you're going to leave my fish tanks alone. You going to leave the curtains alone? Are you going to leave the wallpaper alone? You're going to leave electric leads alone? You're not going to chew anything? Do we have a deal? Do we have a deal? Little man? Alright. You can stay then. Look, chasing Frank, look. He's bigger than you. Yeah. I think Little Lemon has got a new friend. That's the game plan today, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to remove that wall there by the side of the tank. And now where have you gone? Kittens, you're mad. Go on my shoulder a minute. Anyway, coming around. Meow, meow. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove that wall over there. Shift that wall out of the way. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put a new bench. We're going to go right through with a new bench. It should look pretty good. He's happy on the workbench there, so I think we should speed things up a bit now. And me and Little Lemon are going to get up to some work after we've had our coffee. Alright then guys, let's crack on. That was a bit of guitar playing there, guys. I thoroughly enjoyed that little bit of speedy guitar footage there. A little bit of a mad moment, sorry about that. Anyway, the wall's gone, everything's come down. I've put some of the trays back up onto the wall the other side now, and now we can see all the stonework and everything else as the shed goes right through. Now this shed's about 25 feet to 26 feet in length, and so we've got a good length. We're going to get the bench, like I said, we're going to fire that through there and make it all look a lot better. I'm really going to make them smarten this place up now. I'm going to probably remove all this stuff here as well so we can get a better view through as well, and hang some stuff elsewhere. I've got some other sheds I can go and hide stuff in and make it look a bit tidier, because typical workshop, when you're busy all the time, you're trying to clean up everything every 5 minutes, you just can't keep on top of it. You're doing so many little projects. So I'm going to have a nice little place for the glass and for the other bits and bobs which I can use. I can make some racks for them underneath the bench and have some glass put underneath there and what have you. So that'll look good. Anyway guys, I was just about to say, I just went out and the postman just came and we've got this package, and it's from the guy it's from Simon Povey, and he's from Zambali in South Africa, if I pronounced that correctly. If I didn't, I'm sorry. And he did say he was going to send me something in the post, and it arrived today, Simon. Thank you very much. So we'll open this up now. and we'll see what we've got. Exciting stuff. What do we got? We've got a letter. Ellen and myself love watching your videos, and we wanted to send you something small to encourage you from South Africa to continue making fun and excellent projects. Best regards, Ellen and Simon. Thank you very much, you guys. So let's see what you've sent us. I'll put that there for a minute. Ooh, this looks nice. Oh, no way. Oh wow, look at that, guys. That's fantastic. They sent me a tea towel with my little Marks Aquatics little logo there on there. That's fantastic. That's going to come in. We're going to have to clip that up somewhere in here so I can use that. I've got lots of little places where I can clip stuff. That can go up there. I can be washing my hands and drying my hands. How about that? Lovely stuff. And we've got something else. I'll just put this down here a minute. Oh, you guys are nuts. This is amazing. And I think someone's seen my towel here, haven't you, Simon? And you've sent me a new towel. Oh, this is fantastic. Look at that, guys. That's fabulous. Look at that. And Marks Aquatics on there. Absolutely magic. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you guys. That is absolutely amazing. So we can put that on the bench now. So for future builds, let's shift this one out of the way. I can put that one there for a minute. Look at that old tea towel. Rubbish. Let's get rid of all these old tea towels. We've got new ones now. And I can put that letter up there. On my little fan mail wall to start it. That's really nice, guys. This is absolutely fabulous, this is. Trying to get out everything from underneath. Put that away. Look at that. So now we have the new bench towel. Magic stuff. You are little stars, the pair of you. That really means a lot. That really does. Thank you so much. I'll just take you out of the tripod a minute, and we can go and have a look at this towel. Absolutely lovely. Look at that. Marks Aquatics on there, and we got the big one there as well. Look at that. That is absolutely fabulous, guys. That really is. Look at that. And the bench, doesn't that bench look better now with that on? Thumbs up to you two. Absolutely fabulous. Right, I've got a new workbench now, a new workbench top, which is absolutely great. I'm really excited about that, guys. Thanks so much. What's happening, buddy? What do you reckon of those new towels? What do you reckon of the new towels? Come and have a look. Are they nice? Hey? That's some good stuff. You gonna go and have a look in the tank? Oh, well, the great thing is now, guys, is we've got loads more room to feed the koi, which is great. They've had their food this morning, so they might be not as hungry as normal. The temperature's slowly dropping away now. Sorry, I was a bit off balance there. Doesn't take them long to find it. Yeah, that's great. Now I can carry on all this stonework all the way around here now, tidy up all these cables, and make it look a little bit more tidy in here now. It's got to be tidy. All you guys looking at my workshop, I'm going to have to keep it clean, aren't I? So it's going to be an ongoing little job. We're going to be creating all different sorts of things in here. Now if we just spin this around now onto the onto our little shrimp tank that we built. There you go, you can see that trickle filter there working lovely. We've picked up a bit of detritus now, and pardon me. We picked up a bit of detritus now in the top in the filter floss. So we'll cut a new piece of that today, and we'll put that in as well. Everything's looking great. Everything's looking healthy. Little fronds on the moss are starting to grow again. I can see them little fresh little sprouts coming out, which is all a good sign. Yeah, this shrimp tank's working out really well so far, guys. That trickle filter's working amazingly. I've had one of you guys has asked me about building one for a certain size tank. These filters will work on any tanks at all. All you've got to do is build it, silicone it in place like we did in the video, and you're going to have an amazing filter. You really are. Now what you've got to remember is with these trickle filters as well, because you've got the water running down through, going through that media, through that biohome, and then through the biohome gravel as well, you're going to get anaerobic and air. God, I always get these two mixed up. You get anaerobic and aerobic bacteria. Now the aerobic bacteria is the one that you normally get in your filters. Now that's the bacteria that needs oxygen, okay, to survive. And your anaerobic bacteria is the one that forms inside the media, right deep inside it. Now that takes quite a lot longer, maybe a few months, just to get really colonized and established in there. But once it does, you won't beat that. You won't beat that type of filtration. That will get right down to get rid of all them nitrates right out. You'll have none in there at all once that establishes. I promise you that. It's amazing stuff. But like I say, the stuff that Richard sent us there is amazing stuff. That really is. You've had nothing but good reports about that. Just trying to square you up a bit. Right, I think what we'll do first, guys, is we'll take out the we can just lift that up with this system. As you know, you just twist that now. You can pop that off, pour that back out, and we can put that down on the bench for a minute. And that, as you can see there, it's just pumping the water out at the top still, and then we can just roll this stuff up, letting that water drip through it. Now what I'll do with that filter floss is when I do the water change, I'll pump that out in the water that comes from the tank, and then we'll put that back into the bag, or we'll let that dry again, and we can use that again next time until it gets a little bit grubby. Okay guys, we've got the bucket of water there filling up on the floor from the RO unit, the RO-DI unit up here, which is going into that bucket. So we've got some completely stripped out RO water with no minerals in whatsoever, like we did the last time when we did the shrimp tank water change in the shrimp room, sorry. When that's full up, then we can go back and we'll drain that down to about here, I would say, and we'll put in a new dose of water. We'll get and we'll get that water change done. I still can't get over these guys. Amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much again for that. Okay guys, we're back. The water's all warmed up in our bucket. We've got our other salt bucket there with our bit of hose pipe. We've got our TDS meters here, pH meters, and we've got our heater there. We can unplug that now and hang that up the way safe. So now we've got to get the old aqua dirt. I think I showed you guys in the last video. That's the stuff that I use. Good little stuff. Quite cheap as well. Does exactly the same job. And now we're going to remineralise this water. I might be just out of shot. You can't see me, but you can still hear me. We're going to give that a stirring like we did last time. minding and being very careful not to mess up my new bench top here. Still can't get over that. Right, get the TDS meter out, Mark. Come on. Press play on that. And that is 146, which is what I want. And the tank is 146 as well. What temperature are we in there? 22 degrees in there. And 22 degrees in there. So that is spot on now, so we can do our water change. Put the lid back on that. Now I can move this bucket over now, closer to you guys. Right, now we've got to suck some of this water out. I'll leave the pump running. And it shouldn't take long to take some of this. Nearly there. Doesn't take long to get 25 litres out with this little hose pipe. Drops quite quick. I think that'll do us. Brilliant stuff. And reverse the process. And then, right, just change the angle there so you can see the tank. We're taking the water out. You can see the way that, the way it's coming through. It's weeping out of that little cut that we left along the bottom of the filter there. I've just put the little bit of sponge in there. I've got some more. I'm actually going to cut some that was a bit small, that piece. It was the offcut off of the first pad that we used. So I'll take that out afterwards. We're going to stir up a little bit of rubbish by doing this, so at least that'll go into that, and then we can swap that out in a minute. But you can see the filter's working really well. We've got the homemade little oxidator in the bottom. I've put that in because this is it's going to be all like a DIY kind of build in here, from filters to everything that goes in there. Obviously the tank wasn't a build, but I plan to build a tank from scratch to show you guys just how easy it is to do at another date, another time. Probably out of acrylic and out of glass as well. So we'll do that for you as well. But the oxidator is great. If you don't want to buy an oxidator, you can always go and watch a video on how I've done that. It was a two-part video on how to make an oxidator. All you've got to do is buy the catalysts that go in them, okay, that were made from the original company. But all the rest of the stuff and the hydrogen peroxide that we put in them, you can all get off of the old fantastic eBay. Now I got that, look at that, I've got hydrogen peroxide 6% food grade there. That's a gallon, and that cost me under £10. It'll cost you 15 or 16 quid for a litre of the stuff that comes with the oxidators, and to be honest with you, it's exactly the same thing that they use. You can see that it's just dripping lovely down there now. It's quite a nice effect, just like that, having a half and half sort of tank. I've done them before like that in the past. I've had dart frogs. I used to keep dart frogs, and I've had different types of frogs. Obviously it was a lot more shallow than this, because when they do, sometimes they have accidents and fall out of the trees and off the wood and off the back, and they can just scoot along to the side and get out again. But it was good fun watching the old dart frogs. I used to enjoy breeding them. Right, we're going to put in some more of this water now. Like we say, it's up to TDS is the same, everything's the same. TDS wise 146, temperature is 22 degrees Celsius. and we can just keep pouring these away now until we get up to the level where we want to be. There's something nice about sticking some fresh water into an aquarium. It really is. Yeah guys, like I was saying before in one of the other episodes that we did, the plant right in front of you there, the water hyacinth, in Britain now, the local fish shops, they've been banned from selling it. I'm not sure if that is, they've been banned in the UK to be sold right across the board, I don't know. If you do know anything about it, drop it in the comments below so the other viewers can get to hear about it first as well. But they say in the local shops apparently it's been getting out and been blocking up waterways because it's a prolific grower in the summer, and it's been blocking up waterways, so they've banned selling it now, I think, and the water lettuce as well. Alright guys, we're all full up again to where we want it. We've got a nice little, we've taken the top out as well because we're going to remove this. And what I've got here, I've got 2 cycled sponges from the shrimp room because I've changed things around in there slightly. So what I'm going to do now, I'll just set you up there, is I'm going to cut these old sponge filters now in half, and we're going to line the top with them with my very sharp little knife. There you are. And we've got those 4 done now, so we can turn that back around like that. We can lay those there underneath. Like so. And we've got one there that we can cut in half, just to fit in that end there now. Now that's going to collect all the debris now. And that cycled media, that cycled sponge, so that's just going to go straight through there now, and that's going to start that process off. So we'll be able to, we've speeded everything up nicely now. Now we've just got to pop that on the top of there, and that's already running lovely through those sponges already. Perfect stuff, that's what we wanted. Okay guys, that's all finished off now. We've given it a nice water change. We've got the nice black sponges now, which are all cycled sponges, so it won't be too long now before we can get some shrimp in there. We'll just keep on doing our tests for the next week, and probably next week we should be able to put some shrimp in there and they'll be absolutely fine. We've got a pH of 6.5 at 146 TDS in there. We've got the 2 almond leaves in there. We've got the homemade oxidator in there. We've got our bogwood in there with our mosses on, and the subwaza tang on it as well. We've got the back wall that we've made with the egg crate. We put all the moss and stitched all that moss to it, and it's starting to cycle through now nicely, and it won't be long, like I say, before we have some life in there, and it should look quite good. And we're going to have to build the bench as well at another stage. Going to come across here with the bench and go right the way past this, right the way across there, so we're going to end up probably about here, so those sockets will be on the bench as well. So we'll have a nice new area to put some tanks and different things. I might move some of the shrimp room out here, I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do, but we got lots of plans in the pipeline and new things and new projects to build as well. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave you on that. Ellen and Simon, thank you again so much for your towels. That meant the world, that did. Anyway, from me and Little Lemon, we're going to shoot off now. He's going to have his tea. I'm going to put the kettle on. And I hope you like this little... Well, I didn't know if it was quite a long one, this one. I'm sure if it dragged out a little bit. And but there you go. It's all done. Water change is done, and we're one step closer to completing this little system, which should look great when it's all up and running. Anyway, guys, as always, you're all stars. Look after yourselves. Be safe, and I'll see you on the next edition of Mark's Aquatics. Bye for now.
Just me and my guitar.